Hello, my name is Really Cordial and I love BTS. So every single week I react to a BTS video. I'm thinking make this a 2-time-a-week series, so it's going to be on Sundays and Wednesdays. Today it is Epilogue, Forever Young. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Wrong song, probably. They're not gonna put this in there. Yeah. I don't need much of an intro. I love these boys. I'm going to have a fun time reacting to this video. I get emotionally scarred every time I do one of these videos. Play. Again, this music does not heal. It causes extreme anxiety. Forever. Igoni. Igoni, sorry, that's just the Irish for forever. Igoni. Young forever? Why does it say forever young and then young forever? Oh! I read it wrong! I'm so stupid! Why do I do this all the time? Birds! I was about to say butterfly! What is wrong with me today? Okay, who's that? His hair's so spiky. Oh, he looks sad. He looks sad in every single one of these. Yeah, I just want to cuddle them. Okay, yeah. These are all looking like kind of memories. No! Wait, I really hate that. Ooh. Ooh, I want to give them hugs. This kind of seems like a daydream heaven-esque place, the way they're all in the cage. Because they all feel trapped or something. Like, this is them trying to escape. They're in this box. They're definitely trying to escape something. Oh my god! Oh, are they all trying to get to each other? But they don't know how to get to each other? They just want to be together. When they're alone, they're sad. When they're together, they're happy. So these are a lot... Oh, because Jin was walking around with a camcorder. And it's all like that fuzziness that you get from those old camcorders. Okay. See? Happy when they're together. Airplane! Sorry. See, they're happy when they're together, but when they're all alone. So the cages kind of seemed like they were in a maze and they were always trying to get to each other, but no matter like how, like they didn't know how to get to each other, and maybe like because there obviously is the theory that Jin is dead, it might be impossible for them to all be together again. But they're in these cages, so obviously the cages like represent being trapped either by emotions or by an actual thing. I'm not getting into the full theory until the very, very end of reacting to all of these music videos, all of these videos. At the end of this all, I will do a video about the theory behind this. Oh, everything is so complicated. Okay, I'm gonna get the lyrics up now. Okay, lyric analysis now. The curtain falls and I'm out of breath. I get mixed feelings as I breathe out. Did I make any mistakes today? How did the audience seem? I'm happy with who I've become, that I can make someone scream with joy, still excited from the performance. So that's just like them as performers. Like, this isn't like, most definitely is not like a romantic song. That is definitely about their performance and about them as artists. You know, you're always going to question how well you did. Like, did I do this right? Did I do this right? Did I do all the moves right? Did I sing everything right? Was everything good? And that is one of the most incredible things to do with, like, BTS, is how hard working they are and how happy they make people. And the hard work definitely pays off. Oh, this video didn't give me anxiety, and that was very nice. I stand on the middle of an empty stage, still hot. I stand on the middle of the hot, empty stage, and suddenly I feel so afraid of the void. These mixed feelings with my life on the line. I pretend to be careless. This isn't the time. I better get used to it. I try to hide it, but I can't. When the heat of the show cools down, I leave the empty seats behind. Oy, 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 that's heavy. That's really heavy. Oh my god. Mm. So that could have something to do with, like, their anxiety as artists. Like, feeling nervous that you're never gonna be good enough. Feeling nervous about, like, when you're successful, you're always going to be afraid of losing that success. Oh my god. I pretend to be careless could be, like, you feel like you can't show your true emotions when you're an artist like that because you're afraid nobody actually wants to know your real, like, emotions. They just want to know the happy stage you that you always put on, and you feel like you always have to put on, like, a bright face for everybody, but you mightn't always have that good emotions. And these mixed feelings could be, like, obviously you're overjoyed by the fact that you're having some success and people are enjoying your music, but at the same time you could be, like, terrified of losing it. You could be terrified of doing or saying the wrong thing. You could just be overwhelmed by the attention in general. It's not a bad thing to be overwhelmed, but you do get that way, but you also feel guilty about feeling that way because you're like, okay, I have this success that I've always wanted, but it's really stressing me out. And trying to comfort myself, I tell myself the world can't be perfect. I start to let myself go. The thundering applause, I can't own it forever. I tell myself so shameless, raise your voice higher. Even if the attention isn't forever, I'll keep singing. I want to stay this way for life. Oh my god, oh my god. This is the anxiety of every single artist, every single musician, every single performer. Knowing that you can't be at this peak forever. And that's got to be the most anxious thing ever. It's like, how do I absorb this feeling as much as I can? How do I make it last for as long as possible? How do I make them love me for as long as possible? Like, it's so hard to understand that you're not going to have these screaming fans forever. The cheers will die down and the numbers will diminish. And that's a terrifying feeling to know that, like, this thing that you love so much is not a permanent thing. But I really think that BTS can go for years to come. I think that in 10, 20 years they could still be doing performances because that's what they want to do. I think they said that before, that they want to be one of those bands that goes on for 20 years. And I'm gonna be 40 in 20 years. Oh. In 20 years when I'm 40 and they're all in their 40s too. That there would still be people who would enjoy their music. Forever we are young. Now that's very short, but I just want to say, forever we are young. By making their music and having these music videos, they are immortalized as a young person, because in 20 years, if I have kids, oh no, I'm gonna have kids. Unless I die first, I'm gonna have kids. In 20 years, my kids ask me, what was music like in your day? And I tell them about One Direction, I tell them about BTS, I tell them about all the musicians, and they might want to look them up. Or hopefully people will always remember BTS. BTS have broken so many records that they're going to be remembered forever, but they are iconic. So like, but like when I think of like, say you think of Frank Sinatra, you think of young Frank Sinatra. You never think of like old, wrinkled Frank Sinatra. You think of young Frank Sinatra. Or like when you think of like we have young Johnny Depp and we have old Johnny Depp. We have young Leonardo DiCaprio and we have old Leonardo DiCaprio. They're immortalized as their young people because they were put on a screen. Under the flower petal raining down, I run, so lost in this maze. Young forever. Even when I fall and hurt myself, I keep running towards my dream. That's the never giving up attitude that they have. I like, so many people would have given up if they were them. If any other 7 people had been BTS, they might have given up. BTS almost had to disband at one stage. Forever, ever, ever, ever. Dreams, hopes, forward, forward. So it's just constantly going forward, constantly having this vision in their head. They had this huge vision. Oh my god. Forever, ever, ever, we are young. Forever, ever, ever, dreams, hopes, forward, forward. Forever, ever, ever, we are young. Forever, we are young. Under the flower petals raining down, I run, so lost in this maze. So this maze is like their life. Like they just don't know where they're going. In a career like that, in a career like a musician, you can never be sure where you're going. You never know where next year is. You don't know that, especially for a K-pop artist, for a K-pop boy band, because they don't know when they're going to get drafted. They don't know when they're going to have to go to the military. They can't plan too far ahead in the future. That's why, like, so this was a very simple video, a very simple song, just about the anxiety that they feel as artists, which you don't usually get songs like that, which is about the anxiety that they feel as artists, because nobody wants to complain about that, because they feel so grateful for what they have that they feel like they aren't allowed to complain about it. But they're human, they have emotions, they feel these things, and that's what they feel, and that's okay. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I didn't get anxiety today. It's great. It's a good day when BTS don't give you anxiety. No, deadass. I've sat down to make videos with BTS and then I had anxiety attacks and I'm like, I can't do this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow me on my social media, they'll be linked down below, and I will see you when I see you. Okay, bye!